Hi folks, Peter here, and this is the third part of this Let's Play of Car Sales Simulator. And today folks, we are entering day 102. And this is where it started off from. Obviously it's a bug with the time, as it says 7:05 PM when it should actually say AM. So without further ado, let's get started and let's just do a big successful car sale today then, shall we folks? So okay, so I'm going to look for whilst I'm here before I head to the office in my Audi. I'm going to look for some almost mint condition cars. We do have this Supra, so not sure if that will need repairing or not, but and yes it does need repairing and painting. So let's make an offer of 55, of which, well, just need to click on that again. So $55,000, as we will need to repair that. Or what we could do, if we wanted to, we could just try 54, but 55 usually wings it. So yep, 54, that worked. So we do have a car, and we can send that to the trestles in the workshop, and then we get that done and dusted. Okay, so we've got an auction again, but as I said folks, we're not over $1 million now, as I do like to have a good amount of income before I do those auctions, and we do have a Tesla. These are very profitable as well, being an electric car and all that good stuff. So there is some damage to the door, so we will have to repair it, but let's find out how much she wants for it. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do 43,000 as that. Okay, 43,000. And as you can see there, the more bargaining you do, the higher your skills. And we can just send this one to the workshop. So, okay, without further ado, let's head back to our house and pick up the Audi and head into town. Well, the office anyways. And let's get those sales rolling, as I do have a feeling we're going to make quite a lot of money today in this game. So that's what I tend to do, and that's how I make profit in this car sales simulator. And we've got my favourite Audi again. So, well folks, you will see this car quite a bit as I do these Let's Plays, as it is my favourite car. And who knows, in the future, I would love to own one of these for real, as it is a fun car to drive. Not so sure about the real thing, but I'd imagine it would be just as fun. So, let's head to the showroom then. Okay folks, I think we put it off long enough. I did say if I had more than $1 million I would attend the car auction. So let's get to it. Let's pay the $300 entry and let's see what cars there is that comes up. So let's head on in and let's see what happens. So, got 1 minute to go before we have our first auction. So, fingers crossed, it should be good. I do want an exotic car to take home so I can sell that and make a big profit. That's the plan, anyways. And we will see how many other cars there is that interest me. So, I hope we can bid on more than one. I've not used the auction before. Not in a Let's Play anyways. And I've not really used it in the game, so this is all new. So let's see what happens then. Well folks, I can get one of those Audi convertibles quite easily, and I don't really want that one, so we'll hold tight until the next auction. So we'll see what happens and so on. But it is in mint condition though, although due to a bug with the convertible, you can't really clean it without taking it to the car wash, so that's why I'm taking a pass on that car. So we'll see how much it sells for, as this will give you an insight of what to expect from these auctions, if they are good value or poor value. So we'll see how this goes. We'll just let this auction end and wait for the next one to come up. So we'll just let these bid on this car, and that is done. Okay, this is what we're looking for. So okay, so we secured that one, and let's see what happens here. So okay, we'll see what that one entails. That is a Skoda, and we've secured that one, and that is it. I'm not bidding on the station wagon this time around, folks, so we've got ourselves 2 cars and I'm happy, and we'll see what happens with those. But we have got this Ferrari looking thing, and we've got a Skoda Octavia. So we've got ourselves 2 cars anyways. Well, I think the Skoda does need repairing, but 300,000 give and take, and we've got 2 cars that are ours. So let's get those over to the showroom and let's see what happens. Okay, so the auctions is closed and we've got our Ferrari right here. So let's just check it over, and as you can see there, mint condition, so we will have to clear some cars and then we'll get this one sold off next. I've got to be honest folks, I really do love the detail inside this car. I do like those bucket seats and that. Not sure what type of Ferrari this is, but we will check it out more when it comes to listing it. Obviously it'd be a fake name for copyright reasons, but anyways, let's get this to the showroom then. Well, folks, just check that out there. I think we've made over $1 million in profit, if I'm not mistaken, or very close, as we did spend quite a bit on cars and stuff at the auction. So, what I need to do, I will need to go and check the two cars at the workshop. So, we'll do that now. And I do hope you're enjoying these ones. I do welcome both positive and constructive feedback. So we've got our Toyota Supra here. This will need a paint, and we'll check the Tesla first. So that just needs painting. That's now repaired, and we'll head over to this Toyota and we'll just check the status on that. That just needs painting and that'll be ready for sale too. So very promising. So what we'll do, we'll jump in the Toyota and we'll just take this car to the queue where it's due to be repainted. So what I'll do, as to be quite frankly honest, I'm not really good with the rear view mirrors. They don't work in this early access version. So I'm just going to back this up and try and steer it while still talking to you. But anyways, I really am enjoying this one. So in truth, this will be our next car that's going to be painted, as it is a high value sports car. So I'm just going to use the keys and just put it into position. Obviously we won't be able to do anything tonight as everybody's gone home, but what we can do, we'll just leave the car there and we will park the Tesla. Also needs painting as well, so no big deals there. In fact, come to think of it, I'm surprised that these garages are still open, because I would imagine it being, this would all be locked and closed off and you won't be able to access the cars until, of course, the next working day. But anyways, we've got our Tesla all nicely repaired, so I'm just driving it slowly to the layover, as I don't want to leave a big queue just in case I need to put any more cars in there for repair. And we do need to go back to the auction, so we'll have to go on foot, as that's where my Audi is, and I will need to move that Skoda Octavia into the workshop, ready for the staff to repair it tomorrow in the game time, of course, and not in real time. So okay, so I just want to check these over and I'm going to pop these on sale. So that one is in immaculate mint condition, that's grand. So just moving over here, checking the status, same with that one. So what we can do, we'll just start by getting these ones into the forecourt, get them priced up and listed. But what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put the Ferrari at the back, as it is a high value car, and that will be a big money earner for us too. So won't be too long now, folks, before we get to our 2 million, as I'm looking forward to that. And I do welcome your feedback on these Let's Plays, so let's get this Ferrari into position then. And what a stunning car that is. It really does look gorgeous. I think it could be a Ferrari 360 or something, but I don't know. So I'm going to really surmise. And this game won't exactly help me either because it doesn't have the real IDs of the cars and brands. So unfortunately, it is what it is. And to be quite frankly honest, I still like this game irrespectively. Okay, so we need to bring the Audi and the Punto into the forecourt, and then we can just put those other two cars in here, and I have to try and maneuver this Punto. In fact, I'm going to do the Punto because I've got to maneuver around that pickup truck. Otherwise, I'm going to have to delist it just to move it. But anyways, we'll see how my skills are. So let's do the challenge then. Well, I'm pleased to say that did turn out better than I anticipated, and thankfully, no damage at all. So, what we can do, I'm just going to maneuver the Audi, and I'm going to put that next to the Ferrari. In fact, what I'm going to do, let's do something different this time around. We'll have the city cars and the standard cars on the right. We'll do that first, and then we'll put the other stuff in later on. Okay, folks, we're going to have to walk to the auction, and you can just see it down there. That's where our Skoda is, and of course my Audi. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to close up shop for tonight. I'm going to list these cars first, and what we can do, we get these cars listed on the site, and then we can purchase more cars and bring those in. So we do have some space. So what I will do, I'll bring that Skoda in. In fact, I'm going to work, change of plan. I'll drive that Skoda back here. Then I will list the cars, and then I will bring my car. I'll teleport my Audi to the tow truck bay. As then I'm going to walk back here and bring that back. But as you can see there, folks, we've got our nice Skoda. And if we just have a look at that, just minor damage, and that can go on the repair queue, as I do tend to have a repair queue. So before we do that, I'm just going to head over to my Audi. There you go, the guy there, you can buy the daily ticket. I'm actually surprised he's still there and he's not gone home, as there is nobody else about. And just to move my car to the tow truck, and we should move this one to the tow truck, and that should be all done. So I'm surprised he's still there and he's not actually gone home, unless he was just guarding my car. But anyways, what we'll do, we'll get this one to the tow truck and we'll park it in the repair queue, and then we can just list some of these cars, and that will be us all done for tonight, as there is nothing else on. Everybody's gone home, so I can close the showroom and then head back in my Audi back to base, and then we will continue on. Well, I'm not cutting this video, but I'm going to continue onwards to what we'll do, just close the office and we'll just park that Skoda up into the repair queue, and that'll be us very much all done. So that will all be set for tomorrow. And the reason why I like to keep those loading bays free in the workshop is because when I buy cars I can just teleport them. So it's a win-win situation. So let's manoeuvre this one, and we're very much done for the night in terms of this game anyways. Okay, that frees up the tow truck, so we park the car there. It depends on how big my queue gets. Sometimes I park up to 10 cars in 2 rows of 5 each on this line, but sometimes it goes up to even 14, as I tend to manoeuvre all my cars into position and that, just to keep the workflow nice and fluid. But anyways, I think we'll get these cars listed and that, and then we can then just start getting ready for tomorrow in the game time anyways. And another thing as well, I can just buy 3 mint cars, park them on the tow truck bays, and then get them in order as well. So okay, I'll tell you what, we'll do the listings now, then I ain't going to spend time and waste time during opening hours to do that. So we'll get these listings all done, and the name of the game is to make as much money as we can. So, okay, so we'll go for what? 550,000. So that's the maximum of that, and then we'll just give the cars a clean. So there won't be as many to clean tonight as there has been on other occasions. So again, 25,000 for the Fiat 500, and we've got the Honda, correction, the Skoda. So we'll do that for 55,000. Then we can barter with the price, and we got a good deal on that, which was 15,000. And we've got the Honda CX, and that's worth 15,000. So just carrying on here, folks, and we've got another one, the Fiat Punto. So that's 2007. So that's 3,600. So I think we're looking for about 4,000 for that one. So that's a cheap city car. And we got the Audi S5, and which I think is an A5 actually in the real world. It is an S line. So, anyways, we'll do that one for, let's say, 30,000. So if we get that or close to it, we definitely will. As long as we get a profit of a reasonable amount, I'm happy. So let's get that one on sale as well. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, including my car, which is this one. So I'm keeping that, so ignore that one. So we've got one, which is a Honda, that needs to be repainted. So we've got the Toyota Supra, that also needs painting as well. And we've got the Tesla, that needs to be painted up as well, and then that'll be all ready for marketing as well. And we have got half a forecourt available, so all is grand. So we'll just come out of there, just come off the computer, and we can close down the showroom for tonight and resume all again tomorrow in the game time, of course. So don't worry, folks, I'm not cutting the video just yet, but we do need to jump in our Audi and head back to base. Oh, by the way, folks, just to let you know, you can go into the bar. That is open pretty much 24/7. And you can play blackjack if you want to earn money. I haven't done that because I didn't really lose. Well, I kept losing. So I just thought rather than keep losing money, I'll just buy cars and grind my way to the top. But that's just my personal preference. And to be quite frankly honest, folks, I don't really gamble in real life either, so that's probably why my gambling skills are lacking. But it is what it is, and we're nearly at base, folks, so I ain't cutting the video just yet, but we'll see how much space we have left. Gotta be honest, folks, that was the quickest car clean ever in this part of this Let's Play, anyways. But, anyways, that's us done for this business day in this simulator. So, and we made a nice profit of $760,000. And we've not yet listed the cars that we've won. So, here we go, another business day, and we are now on day 103. Okay, folks, what we're going to do, I'm going to try and get some mint conditioned, good value cars. In fact, scratch that. What we'll do, actually, we've got two BMWs here. Let's have a look at the condition of those, see if they're worth anything, as they do tend to fetch some good money as well. And we've got a Ford Escort. In fact, we'll go down the marketplace first. We'll find out what's down there, and we'll get some more cars. Well, folks, we've got another Lamborghini Countach, and we got. Gosh, that autosave does come at the most inconvenient times. As I was saying there, folks, we've got another Skoda SUV, same with the Audi. We've got I think it's a Mitsubishi Colt or something, not sure, but got some classic cars here. In fact, we've got a nice treasure trove of gems here, so I'm glad I didn't buy any of those back at the residential district. So, okay, most of them are pretty good, so we'll see what happens. Let's start with the Countach. Okay folks, so we've bought all the cars at the lot today in the marketplace, so the only thing we've got left to cover and to purchase is this Mitsubishi Colt looking thing. I think it's a Mitsubishi Colt. It looks Japanese, I don't know. So we'll find out soon enough, and let's talk to this chap here and let's see what we can do. Okay, oh, it's a larder. Never heard of it. Honestly thought it was a Mitsubishi, as it does look kind of something they would make. And it is similar looking to a Mitsubishi Colt. But anyways, let's do 17,000 as our best offer. And by the way, rule of thumb folks, never pay what they ask for. Always offer and get the maximum for your cash on this simulator, okay? As it does help you to maximize your profits and of course lower your expenditures. Okay folks, what I'm going to have to do, just like last time, we'll have to come back here and pick these up, and I'm going to have to set up the other cars and that on the marketplace. So I'm going to leave my car here and I'm going to have to take the bus. It's only $10, so no big deal, and it just allows us to travel around quicker and it's less time consuming. Now that one, it kind of reminds me of a Ford Capri, as they were quite popular in the UK in the 1980s, but I believe this is based on a Chevrolet Camaro, but it does remind me of a Ford Capri in its own right, obviously with differences, but the windows especially, it kind of does remind me of a Ford Capri. But anyways, this one will make us a nice profit when we sell it, and it is in mint condition, so I'm happy. There we go folks, that's the Lamborghini Countach parked up and yet to be listed, so I will give all these a good clean before we finish up here. But in truth, we've got the Toyota Avalon, I believe it is, which is up there on the truck stop number 1, and so we'll just go get that one. And in truth, I really wish they did sell. I wish they sold this car in Northern Ireland, because just look at that cool interior. Lovely leather seats and plenty of room as well. I believe this is a Toyota Avalon, but it would be grand if they sold this car here in Northern Ireland because it does look very modern and it just looks cool, you know. But anyways, at least the good news is I can drive this very nice sleek saloon in this game. So that'll be the closest I'll get to driving the real thing for the time being. Anyways, okay folks, let's get this one into possession. We'll give them a good clean and that will be very much it for the night, as we do have... Actually, I stand corrected. I do need to manoeuvre some more cars down here, and what I will do, I'll just move those two cars out of the workshop bays, as then I can bring more cars down and it will make the job easier. So I'll deal with that. Just need to select external camera, pan it around and get this one into position then. Oh, by the way folks, just to show you my skill tree, I've got 4 skill points. I've only got 1 perk left to unlock and I'll just do that now. So folks, that is everything unlocked in the skill point tree. And what I would recommend to do, just so you can get the experience points to unlock these skill points faster, this is how I did it. Unlock this, then that. So I upgraded the sponge to clean the cars, and then I did the bargains deal, and then I did this tree here and worked my way from left to right, as that does help in terms of leveling up much faster. So if you're struggling to make profits on this one, try that, do this one, then these, then come back to the power washer and then do all the other stuff. And good luck folks, it is quite fun to play. Anyways, we're not quite done yet. I still need to manoeuvre more cars. Okay folks, we now have 5 spaces available, so we can just transfer them cars over from the marketplace quicker. Although I'm going to walk it, even though it is night time, but I do know where I'm going and it's just the next one after the auction, so the map is not too hard to navigate once you know where you're going. And another tip I want to share as well, folks, if you do play this game for the first time, drive the whole road. It does end in one large loop, and you won't get lost once you know where you're going, and it's not that hard to navigate, so just have fun, don't worry about it. But if we go over here, you can just see our cars in the marketplace compound over there. So this is where my Audi is too, and if I need to, I'll either walk back here and pick it up, or I'll just get the bus. That's the autosave, by the way. Okay, folks, apologies for that. My finger slipped off the push to talk button, but as you can probably tell, I'm moving these cars to the tow truck and stuff just to get them out of here and ready for marketing and that. But anyways, that one's quite badly damaged, so we'll put that on the workshop. And what I will do, I'll just drive one of these back, whatever's left, and we'll take it from there. So we've got two BMWs and we've got a Dodge truck. So let's have a look at that one. Okay, so just come back out of there and move that to the tow truck pile. And we've got this BMW. I think I'm going to drive the Z4. I think that's what it is, or a Z3. The coupe. So we'll drive this one back, then I'll come back and get me Audi. And that'll be us very much done. So, checking this one. There's some damage on that too, but no bother. It can go in the queue for tonight. Okay, so just checking the stock here. So we do have two more here. I'm going to bring this Lada out and that Honda thing, I think it is, or it's a Nissan. I'm going to bring those out, put them in the queue, and also move all these other cars and that into the queue. So we will have these two bays free, as I'm going to buy some more cars from the residential area when I head home on the next working day of this game. So we'll do that now. It does look a bit like a Mitsubishi Colt in some ways, or a Suzuki or something. I've not really heard of this Lada before, but anyways, as when someone mentions larder to me, I just think of that station wagon that's also in this game. And it does look cool, but it's not really something for me. It's just average. But anyways, each to their own. And we'll just get this larder put into position, into our queue. So we'll just drive it nice and slowly, just to prevent any damage. And we'll park that snug with the BMW. So that's another one down. Just got to remove one more car and we're pretty much done for the workshop. And I'll just need to bring those 3 off the tow truck lanes and bring them into position as well. So we may have about 3 rows of cars by the time we're done. Okay folks, that's the cars all listed and we got a total of 23, 22 if we ignore the first one as I use that for my personal car. And I need to go to the auction to pick that up. Correction, the marketplace where I left it. So we'll pick it up and we'll head back to base and that will be the end of this business day in this game. And I think it's safe to say we will make a nice profit too. So I just need to try and track down 2 mint cars and we can open up and trade and sell the vehicles. But I think I'll just sell the lot in the compound first, in the car lot, and then we'll just grow it from there. Okay, we've got enough money to expand, so we'll just come out of there, we'll go to the home and just go for some upgrades. So we can upgrade this to 750,000 and we've just got a achievement for doing that. So let's take a look at the new compound then, shall we folks? So there we have it folks, we do have a lot more space now, so we can park quite a lot of cars in here. So I would imagine that would be enough space there to put possibly two more cars, so that will be 6 cars. So we would have a total capacity for about up to 18, so that's grand. So 6, 12, and another 6 makes 18. So that's really grand. And we need to walk to the marketplace where I need to pick up my car and we'll head back to base. In fact, it would help if we close the showroom first, but no bother. Well, what I can say is, folks, it's been a very good session. In fact, I think I might have to stop the video once we sold all the cars off the forecourt. So we did spend a total of $813,000, with most of that being spent on that big upgrade. So we can now have a maximum of 18 cars in the compound, well, in the forecourt of our showroom. So that's grand. And I do hope that we can have a nice modern indoor showroom with with a glass building and stuff like you get in the real world. So that would be grand. Anyway, folks, we're going to sell the cars off, and then that will be it for this Let's Play. So it is an auction again, but we're not doing that because I've shown that. But anyways, please feel free to let me know your thoughts about this game. I do welcome feedback, always positive and constructive. But anyways, it's time to sell some cars, folks. Well, folks, as you can probably tell, we've got quite a lot of room for a lot of cars. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my calculation was correct. We do have room for 18 cars. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll open up and we'll sell as many cars as we can, and then we'll call it quits here, folks. So I'm going to make this one the last part of this 3-part or 4-part Let's Play, okay? So I don't want the video to get too long, but we'll close these deals and we'll see how things go. Well, folks, as you can probably tell, we made a nice tidy profit there, and we're now back at $1.5 million with oddities at the end, so that's grand. And I think it's now a good time to end this part of this Let's Play. So, if you want me to do more of these, please do let me know in the comment section below, and till next time, folks, take care, all the best, and I will see yous in another Let's Play coming up in due course. Cheerio, folks, and take care.